The most powerful hallucinogen is phencycline. Its other names are PCP, angel dust, rocket fuel, embalming fluid, and hog, just to name a few. It is a Schedule II substance under the federal law in the United States. It was developed in the 1950s as an anesthetic pharmaceutical drug, but was later taken off the market due to extreme hallucinations and other side effects. It is sedative to the central nervous system, meaning it slows down mental processes. And its physical effects are feelings of detachment from surroundings, numbness of the extremities, loss of coordination, and extreme hallucinations and feelings of paranoia and invincibility. Physical effects are increased heartbeat, increased breathing, rise in blood pressure, and profuse sweating. Health effects are nausea, vomiting, blurred vision, can lead to coma and death. It's highly addictive. Users experience memory loss, difficulties with speech and learning, depression, weight loss, and issues with hormonal growth. 1.8% of high school students have tried PCP, and 0.5% of hallucinogenic users in 2012 had tried PCP. That's it.
PCP inhibits the reuptake of neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin.
The most dangerous stimulant is meth, and some street names for meth include speed, crank, tweak, ice, crystal, or glass. And some short-term effects of meth include loss of appetite, nausea, increased heart rate, or blood pressure, and bizarre or erratic behavior. Long-term effects of meth use include addiction, change in the structure or function of the brain, memory loss, violent behavior, or paranoia and hallucinations. And some impacts on the nervous system include, after repeated use, it damages the brain's central nervous system. It also damages support cells in the brain, which includes memory loss, and meth also mimics serotonin, epinephrine, norepinephrine, and dopamine. And on average, 529,000 people are addicted yearly.
The drug classification that I'm studying is opiates. Opiates include drugs such as heroin, codeine, morphine, and opium. Typically, opiates act as a powerful painkiller and a mood elevator. This means that it takes hold of the endorphins in the brain. So essentially, it acts like an agonist for endorphins. So as a result, your brain stops producing endorphins and opiates take control. So that's essentially the reason why it's highly addictive, because it totally replaces a neurotransmitter, and your body basically will end up depending on opiate for proper use. Some short-term effects are that it makes you extremely cheerful and almost numb across your entire body. But in the long term, your tolerance builds up, and then in order just to maintain a normal life, you're going to have to continuously take opiates over and over and over again. The most dangerous opiate right now is heroin. Its nicknames include White Lady, Smack, and Black Pearl. And it's just a very powerful painkiller, essentially.
The most dangerous type of depressant is Valium, and more specifically, Valium is a benzodiazepine, and it works like a sedative. It is used to treat anxiety, muscle spasms, seizures, and symptoms of alcohol withdrawal. Street names of the drug are diazepam, VS, benzos, downers, foo-foo, and tranks. Short-term effects are it acts as a sedative, it slows down bodily functions like heart rate and breathing, it makes the user lethargic, and long-term effects are paranoia, suicidal thoughts, impaired memory, judgment, coordination, and it can lead to death. And combining this with other substances like alcohol will slow down your heart rate and breathing eventually to where you will die. And Valium affects the central nervous system by causing confusion, depression, headaches, slurred speech, overall slowing down of neural activity. It impacts the GABA neurotransmitters by binding onto them, which slows down and decreases neuroactivity, which shows that it is a agonist. GABA neurotransmitters contribute to your motor control, which is impaired while using Valium. And Valium is the third most widely abused tranquilizer type drug. And Valium, after long-term use, can replace natural endorphins due to the brain getting pain relief from the synthetic drug. And in 2011, 14.7 million prescriptions were written for Valium. And in 2013, around 1.2 million people were found abusing benzodiazepines like Valium and Valium-like drugs.